back to another video, and in today's video I am so excited because I get to talk to you guys about two of my favorite things, Once Upon a Time and Manifest, and the idea that Manifest and Once Upon a Time exist on the same timeline, and that Ben Stone from Manifest is actually David Nolan from Once Upon a Time. So, this is the craziest Manifest theory that I've come up with since watching the Manifest Season 2 finale. And it is the idea, as I said, that Manifest and Once Upon a Time take place on the exact same timeline. So in order for this theory to make sense, I need to give you guys a little bit of background. This whole theory of two shows existing in the same timeline all comes from this one big, huge theory called the Pixar theory. And that is that all Pixar movies exist on the same timeline and it's all one giant story, pretty much. Every Pixar movie builds on each other to create this big, giant universe that is now known as the Pixar theory. And if you guys want to know more about that, I'd suggest going to the YouTube channel Super Carlin Brothers, as they have a huge entire video on that explaining literally every Disney and Pixar movie that is incorporated on this timeline. But basically, the idea that I have is that Ben Stone from Manifest is actually David Nolan from Once Upon a Time. So, if you guys have watched Once Upon a Time, in season 1, do you guys remember when David and Mary Margaret were not together and David was actually married to Catherine, and the whole Catherine disappearance thing, and then David being unsure what to do, so he goes over and he goes to leave town, and just as he's going to drive over the town line, Emma breaks the curse by kissing Henry, and True Love's kiss breaks the curse, and all that, and I was happiness and joy and all that Once Upon a Time magic. Do you guys remember that original best moment in Once Upon a Time history? Yeah, that moment. But what if in a parallel universe David Nolan did cross over the town line? Now, you're probably like, Hannah, how does that make sense? In Once Upon a Time Season 1, we see that he didn't cross over the town line. Emma broke the curse before he was able to drive over the town line, and he stopped because he remembered who he was. He remembered Snow White, and he remembered all of it. Right, he did. But remember in Once Upon a Time Season 7, we've seen that there's multiple versions of each character, because there's different, I'm going to say, universes. There's 2 enchanted forests. There's 2 Neverlands. That's 4. But there's 2 enchanted forests. There's 2 Neverlands. There's 2 underworlds. There's literally 2 of everything. So that means there's 2 of every character, right? So what if the parallel universe David Nolan actually did drive over the town line? Because we learned in Once Upon a Time Season 7 from Wish Realm Hook that in the parallel universe known as the Wish Realm, then Regina's curse was never cast, which means that it never needed to be broken, and which means that David Nolan could have still been married to Princess Catherine, because of everything. Everything is mixed up in the Wish Realm. Everything. So, and obviously we don't have a lot of backstory from the Wish Realm, but I think it's possible that Snow White and Prince Charming could have never gotten married in the Wish Realm, and Wish Realm David Nolan, or Prince Charming, whatever way you want to look at it, gets fed up with his marriage with Catherine and drives over their version of the town line. And if you guys remember, when you drive over the town line, you lose all your memory of the Enchanted Forest and all your past life. The cursed version of you, in this case of Prince Charming, would be David Nolan, becomes your only self. You have no memory of what happened in the Enchanted Forest. None at all. And you have no hope of getting it back. It's gone. Unless Rumpelstiltskin gives you a potion that magically lets you remember, because Once Upon a Time has a cure for everything. then no, your cursed self becomes your only self. Also, sorry if there's a lot of like noise. We're having like a snowstorm, but it's really, anyway. So yeah, what if he drives over the town line and then he loses all his memory, and then he builds a new life, and then that's where the events of Manifest take place. So David Nolan, who now goes by Ben Stone, meets Grace, has his family, like Olive and Cal, and then the events of Manifest happen, and they go to Jamaica as a family, but then Flight 828 happens, and the events of what happened to the Flight 828 passengers take place. Are you guys following me? Because I literally love this theory. So then we've already seen, it's already been established that, you know, people can have flashbacks, right? In Once Upon a Time, people have flashbacks of the Enchanted Forest, like Graham did in season 1 when he kissed Emma. So what if the Callings are Ben's version of the flashbacks, except he's only remembering stuff that happened pre-Flight 828, because where he crossed over the town line, he doesn't remember anything from the Enchanted Forest. It's like it doesn't exist. And we've already seen in Manifest, as like the actual canon show, that there have been several parallels between Once Upon a Time and Manifest. The biggest one I can think of is the parallel between the Neverland scene in Once Upon a Time season 3 and the recent episode of Manifest where they learn about the Alzarus boat, and you know, they have the calling where they're all going crazy and they're seasick and Cal's trying to build the boat, and literally like in behind the scenes photos, like you see Josh Dallas doing the exact same pose that he did in Once Upon a Time, and he included the original photo, and he was like, does this seem similar? It should. And I was just like, yes it does, and maybe there's a reason for that. But quite frankly, I love this idea that Ben could be a parallel universe David Nolan, because the thing I love about TV shows is that when there's like two versions of everything, you have no idea what could happen. Like, that's the thing I love about theories like this too, is that you can literally make up whatever. So the fact that it's possible, now I know it's most likely not possible, but the fact that Once Upon a Time and Manifest take place on the same timeline and build on each other is so cool, and it also makes the whole scenes that are like similar have even more like emotional meaning, and I'm just like, I love that. I think it's so cool, and I love the idea that Ben Stone is really Prince Charming from Once Upon a Time. I personally think it's literally, I'm going to continue building on this and thinking about it, and now I'm going to like rewatch Once Upon a Time and see if I miss anything, and like rewatch the scenes where David goes over the town line, and then I love this so much. Just the fact that two of my favorite shows could possibly be on the same timeline. Like I said, all of this stems from the Pixar theory. If you guys haven't seen that or know what that is, maybe go watch it, as it'll explain more of like how TV shows can exist in one big giant universe, and how every movie could build on each other. In this case, it would be TV shows, but like, and keep in mind, Once Upon a Time is a magical show. So when there's magic involved and there's time travel's already been established in Once Upon a Time. We know that. And we have no idea what happened to Flight 828. So it's very possible that time travel is a thing there too. Because we have no idea where the plane went, what happened. I think it is a parallel universe. I'm making an entire video on that in the upcoming, very near future. So if you guys are confused about what happened in the Manifest Season 2 finale, don't worry, I am too. I'm going to make an entire video on that, so make sure you subscribe and turn on my notifications so you don't miss that video, because it's going to be super awesome. But if we go on the idea that Flight 828 either time traveled or went into a parallel universe, it even helps out this theory a lot more, which I personally love, and I think it's going to add a lot to, it could add a lot more speculation and fan theories And especially where literally everything is up in the air for season 3 right now, and everyone's fan speculating. I personally love this idea, and it made me super, super happy. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, drop a comment down below. What do you guys think? Do you like this idea? Do you like this theory? I know it's most likely not possible, but I thought I'd share with you anyway. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, drop a comment below as well, especially if you want to manifest season 3. Let me know down in the comment section down below. What do you think? Could Ben Stone really be David Nolan from Once Upon a Time? Let me know down in the comment section down below. And if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, drop a comment, and make sure you subscribe and turn on my notifications so you don't miss the video of where I explain everything that happened in the Manifest Season 2 finale. But I'm going to go. Just literally, please remember that it's all connected. I will see you guys later. Goodbye.